Good day, everyone. I am Munisa from Uzbekistan. I'm 25 years old. I live here with my family, with my husband and 2-year-old only daughter. I'm majoring international studies. This is my fourth year. I have an experience in education, mainly language instruction, translation, and tour guiding. I developed strong communication and intercultural skills through teaching and working with people from diverse backgrounds. My main interests are translation and global international communication. My language proficiency are Uzbek native and English advanced, and I can communicate in other languages with intermediate level too. My professional background. I have completed one internship and one teaching job so far. I have worked for Pebbles company in Uzbekistan in 2022, mainly teaching children English as a foreign language. However, I couldn't enjoy the teaching job because I used to go back home exhausted. And in the same year, I got an opportunity to do internship and assisting in Horizon Mamun Academy when I was studying tour guiding and translation activities at my previous university back home. In the academy, I assisted scholars with their book publishing, and I enjoyed everything: the job, environment, people. I worked in a very quiet environment, surrounded by scholars. They were all intellectuals, and the mutual respect was on another level. Then I said to myself, maybe one day I will come back here as a professional. I worked there only for 6 months and even got paid really good amount of money. After this experience, Horizon Mahmud Academy became my dream job place. Now, let me briefly introduce this academy to you and let you know why this place is worth to be a dream workplace. The Horizon Mahmud Academy is an ancient and modern scientific institution located in the historic city of Hira, which is my hometown. The academy is one of the most important historical and scientific centers in Central Asia. It traces its origins to the 10th to 11th centuries in ancient Khorasan, where scholars gathered to study and develop knowledge in astronomy, mathematics, medicine, philosophy, and other sciences. It was one of the earliest major scientific centers in the Islamic world and Central Asia. That's why it's often compared to the House of Wisdom in Baghdad. It brought together outstanding scholars and encouraged research across many disciplines. It contributed to the development of world science, especially in astronomy, mathematics, medicine, and geography. It is closely connected to the famous scholar Abu Rayhan Biruni and Ibn Sina, who played a leading role in the academy's scientific work. Today, it symbolizes Uzbekistan's scientific heritage and intellectual traditions. Nowadays, the academy is not only a historical symbol, but also an active research and scientific institution under the Academy of Sciences of Republic of Uzbekistan. It was arrived in 1997 and continues scientific work connected to regional and national development. Today, the academy serves as modern research center in Uzbekistan. It conducts scientific studies in environmental science, agriculture, history, biology, and humanities, while supporting young researchers and preserving the scientific heritage of Khorasan. My potential job roles in the academy would be a research administrative coordinator and translator for the bulletin of the Horizon Academy of Namun. We all know that research academies often engage in international cooperation, participate in international networks. My background with IR and proficiency in Uzbek in English would make me a candidate for the administrative or coordinator role for managing partnerships, grants, or conferences. And the second potential job role is the translator for Bulletin of the Khorasan Academy of Mahmud. This scientific journal is published in Uzbek, Russian, and English. A professional with an advanced degree in English language and literature is well positioned for the roles involving proofreading English language submissions and translating academic research for publication. My goals. My language skills in English and Uzbek are the foundation. Working in the academy requires research-intensive work, which is why I have identified graduate school as a necessary next step to qualify for the job roles. And I'm considering English language and literature for a master's degree, and as well as graduating JBNU with a good GPA score. And the skills that I need to develop is, of course, I need to graduate JBNU to qualify the bachelor's diploma with high score, with high GPA scores, and I need to recertify my language proficiency because they are expired now. And I'm also considering to connect with current graduate researchers and academic faculty to understand project requirements. Here is the roadmap to success. First, I need to graduate bachelor's, and then I need to reissue my language certificates, and I need to be at least enrolled in graduate school, the English language and literature for a master's degree, and apply for the academy, because from my experience, I know that it is possible to study and to work at the same time for the academic workers, because it is a research place itself. My main career message is that doing what you are good at, loving what you do is a success. Here are some sources that I used to make my presentation. Thank you.
This might be a little personal, but how do you manage raising a kid and studying? Because I think that's quite amazing.
I just don't manage.
Do you think translation job will exist in the future? Yeah.
Yes, it will.
Will.
Yes. Still, there should be someone who checks some errors, or especially, I think the academy need very local people, because the scholars, they're mostly the locals. So I think still AI and translation apps still makes mistakes, so they need human.
All right, well done.